Ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Welcome to the show. Dana, 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 dana. Yo, it's Big J on the live. It's big money time. Here to place the bets. We're here to fucking thrive. W chat. What's up to the people, man? Welcome to the evening hours show. I'm happy to be on live on a beautiful day. It is Wednesday after this week's best of May bets. It's Mexico City weekend. Don't have any insane breaking news or anything like that. So I'm just titling this stream UFC Mexico City predictions, ? Because fuck it. Let's just talk Mexico City. What the hell else we got going on? We got useless UFC announcement, which is essentially mid-card fights, and that's about it. So we're just sitting here waiting on something marquee. 2026 has not been the year of marquee news. I've been having to come up with shit out of my ass, but is what it is. I hope you all are doing well. W to the chat. What's up? What's up? I'm here to hang out, read your comments, and discuss. You guys know the usual live stream Q&A vibe. We're here to thrive, man. I'm sorry I didn't go live for lunchtime, but dude, this week's best of May bets is my focus on Wednesday. Tuesday, we did a video. We'll see what we can cook up over the next, maybe, I don't know, tomorrow. Does it make sense to go live tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe. I got a long PropAholics stream tomorrow, but maybe I'll go live during lunch for like an hour tomorrow. Just a chill lunchtime show. We'll see. But let's talk now. What's up, man? W to the people. What's up? Yo, Tom Tanaka. What's up, my friend? Good seeing you, my boy. Hey, Chris Hayes. What's up? What's up? Big J with the lesbian lock. Let's get it. I think Macy Chiasson's taking it home. I think so. I think Chiasson's going to be able to pull through. I know some people were really shafting me in the comments. They said, AJ on Chiasson? What the fuck? You trying to lose again? Nah, I'm not looking to lose. I'm looking to win. And I think I got the winning horse on Chiasson. I think it's easy to sleep on her. I think Macy Chiasson had a bad year, but I'm telling you, Eileen Perez is not on the cusp of a title shot. Eileen Perez is not a next contender. I think Macy's going to pull it off. I don't care. I'm going Macy. Ernesta versus Regina. I don't know yet. I'm deciding tomorrow. I'll do that official breakdown during PropAholics, but I won't lie, man. I'm tempted to go for the Mexican because Ernesta Karashkeda is not elite. She's a flurrying puncher. It's just she was taking on Montenegro, who I thought she'd be able to outwork. This girl is supposed to be scary. Will the Moreno fight go distance? I'm going to lean no. Cheeto to win. Cheeto Vera to win. You're playing with fire, man. Like maybe he could, but I think Martinez outworks him 29-28. You think Eileen Perez can really take it? I got doubts, bro. I'm an Eileen Perez doubter in this one. I think Macy's ready to rock, especially at elevation. I trust Macy's cardio over Eileen's. And I think Macy's going to crack her with some fucking elbows, man. Near to the body. Bully her a little bit in the clinch. Throw stiff jabs from the outside. And I think she's going to be able to survive the storm, bro. Underdog, Savage. Savage J on Chiasson. My underdog picks went 2-0 last card for underdog picks. My ladies picks went 2-0 last card. Sup, boys? AJ, I like the dog lock. Hey, W, Louis boy. Dog, people forget. People forget. I lose a couple weeks. I swear to God. People forget. They act like I didn't call Kuniev, man. People forget. They act like I didn't call Raw Dog Royval over Tyra. They act like I didn't call, Sam fucking, what's it called? It's Sam Hughes. Oh my God. Almost said Sam Hughes, man. Sam Patterson over, at the time, Danny Barlow, who was supposed to be good. You know what I'm saying? Finally made another live, loving the latest streams. Hey, W Toppy Chiwisi. I'm trying to do streams all hours, just different days of the weeks, different times. Not because I don't want to do lunch. I'd love to go live twice a day, every day, but really, I like to prioritize my vids as well. You're 4-0 on main events this year. Congratulations, man. Loving the Moreno and the most confident. Let's eat. Bro, I had two PDX. I got to be confident in my main. Age of Puby tearing you apart on this week's best bets. It's all good. Listen, it's because the fucking series is getting bigger. Right, exactly. They're acting like I didn't call Jordan by sub. They say this, they say that. Dog, it's like people that just tuned in for the first time. You suck, man. Bro, I've had some fucking Mystic Mac calls, you know? But occasionally in this game, you're going to take an L, you know? If you think you're going to go through the MMA betting space without weeks of losses, fuck, man. The same, you have weeks of wins, you have weeks of L's. People talking shit in your picks should make their own channel and try to do better. They wouldn't, Thai Nation. Listen, I don't take it personal. I take it as a compliment from them. You got to understand. When I go down, it would be easier to kick me when I'm down. You know, it's easier that way than it is to challenge yourself and, you know, be willing to put yourself in the position to get dropped. It's harder to live in the fire, you know? It's easier to just sit on the sidelines and talk shit. It's easy to be a hater, hard to be the guy getting fucking put on the line. Not trying to say I'm like, you know, in the UFC, but I'm willing to get torn apart, man. It is what it is. But I'm also chasing the highest of highs. And when Macy Chiasson gets the hand raised, you guys are going to say, Big J, you're fucking crazy, but you were right. And that is well worth all the bullshit to me. Take it easy on the new guys. If they're new and just started, they haven't seen the mystic calls come through yet. You're right, PDX. It's been a weird early start. It's been a weird early start to the year. He lost $360,000. Damn. That's intense. That's intense. Holy shit. I did lock Van, yeah. And when you predicted Van by Pantoja mysteriously breaking his arm in a freak accident, crazy shit. I remember when motherfuckers called you crazy for the Patterson dog lock of the week, plus 270 out. Fuck, bro, I can't read today. Plus 278, can't doubt my boy. He sees these things. W, Louis boy. Exactly, bro. We're just making it happen slowly and steadily. It's 2026, man. I'm telling you, what threw my rhythm off this year is this stupid 6-week break the UFC put us on. I felt like out of practice, man. I had a little ring rust, man. And it's not like I get to do one and then take a couple weeks to reset. It's next week, next week, next week, next week. You went 20K plus 20K with Deshaun. Well, you're a savage, PDX. You're a fucking savage, PDX. Congratulations. You're a gangster. I see why you're able to donate like a savage. Mexico City, short notice, high elevation, 100K bonus with a finish. Moreno sub for sure. I'm going Moreno by sub. I see that. I think Moreno gets him out of there. I think Marshall wins inside distance. I think he gets a sub probably. The trash can parlay, I think probably hits, yo. If Quinones sells against Moutinho, oh my. I don't see any of the trash cans selling though. I think Mexico is currently safe for the UFC. It's a level 2 security issue, they say. I think the UFC event would be fine. I don't think the UFC would put their people in a compromised position if it wasn't. I'm going to trust Cool Breeze that everything's okay. I was on a roll too till that break. Right now it's just L City. I'm telling you, bro, that UFC break, it was intentional, bro. They had to get us off rhythm, but it's all good. We'll be back in a big way this week, next week. Listen, we got plenty of time. Chill, chill, chill. Plenty of time to chill, chill, chill. Had to fund these next trips. Is BMF car worth attending? The card seems weak. Honestly, PDX, if you're hype on watching Oliveira versus Holloway in person and it like you have a heartfelt love for either one of them, it's worth going to. But if not, no, I don't think it is. Like I genuinely think the UFC 326 is a bit of a fucking letdown, man. Like it's a weak card. The main event is sick. The co-main event is mediocre. Barrio and fucking DeRitter. Font and Rosas Jr. Mugh. RoboCop and Ferreira 2 is good. Dober and Michael Johnson is good. I mean, Durden and Tumendum 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, man. I hit my mic. I cracked it with my fucking right hand. Sorry about that. I was zoned in. Sorry. Thank you guys for telling me I was muted. My apologies, man. Oops. I was yapping with no audio. Nah, 326 is not worth going to. It's not. I wouldn't recommend it. Paramount cut my mic, dude. They said, you're talking shit about 326. You're out of here, dude. Me and Sean Strickland just can't speak our minds anymore. Good thing is we don't have to pay for the pay-per-view anymore, so it stings less for us folks at home. Agree, Fran Labita, 100%. If that was a numbered event that you had to pay for, it wouldn't work. But that's the one element of no longer having pay-per-view is the UFC can get away with giving us a fight night card as a numbered event, because that's the truth. This is a fight night card with a numbered event on the top because of Holloway and Oliveira. But if you eliminate Holloway and Oliveira, Bahayo and DeRitter, Font Rosas Jr., Gregory Rodriguez, Bruno Ferreira, Drew Dober, Michael Johnson, this is a good fight night card. I don't know. Is it not worth it? The thing is, the main card is okay. It's just there's no good co-main event, I feel like. And it's a lot of prospects on the rise. So if you're hype on some of these prospects, PDX, then I say go. If you're hype on the prospects. Yo, Jay, we still rock with you. Law of averages. The rest of this run finna slap. Let's get it. Hey, let's go creative. We're back on business in a big way. I'm feeling good, bro. I'm hype about this Macy Chiasson pick. I know some people are saying I'm crazy, things like that. But dude, I'm excited for it. Are you kidding me? I think Macy is a good call. I don't see what's not to like about her. She's normally got pretty good takedown defense. Her striking is strong. She's good in the close range. You think best main event of the year? The Oliveira and Holloway is a sick main event. I just wish we would have got a better co-main. You're going Cheeto Vera, Torres Finney? Love the Macy underdog call. WPDX. Dude, she has such a pathway. At plus 155, I couldn't pick anything else, especially on this card. I was like, dude, I spent a while figuring things out. And I'm looking through the fucking card. And I'm like, what is the line for me? I'm like, okay, Wes Schultz. He's got a chance for a sub. But I don't really feel high confidence that he's definitely going to win. But I think he could. And it's like, I think that fight is better, under 1.5, under 2.5. And then, yeah, Schultz is plus money, but if it's not a sub, like that's probably the only way. I'm thinking sub. So at that point, might as well go plus 400 for sub. Francis Marshall inside distance, minus 225. I like it, but it's like, I didn't really want to do a fucking parlay as my lock. Because if I was to do a parlay as the lock, dude, how many legs I got to add to get plus anything? At some point, we got to just buy into the women's fights. We can't keep being afraid. More study, better picks. Women's fights can make us a lot of flow. Exactly, creative. Somebody's going to win, and it might be the dog, and I think it is. I'm hoping Macy pays the rent this week, too. Yes. Back in a big way, Jay. Yo, y'all want to know something crazy? So I was talking to little bro Alex about his picks, and who do you guys think he's thinking is going to win the main event? He tells me he's he's going Kavanaugh, bro. I'm like, I don't know. I think he might be jumping dog heavy on the prospect. If he calls Kavanaugh, he's got to be back on picks next week. I think he should. I was telling him, I was like, bro, you could just fucking do a quick vid. It's not like you got to make it an hour long. It could just be fucking 10 minutes, man. People will want to hear what you have to say. Bullshit the prelims and this fucking focus on the main events. I'm like, the chat still wants to see it, bro. He's got a little cult that is asking for his comeback. So is Mayweather into financial crisis? I don't know if it's financial crisis, but I think he's got a lot of spending. So with a lot of spending, you got to have a lot of money coming in, but I'm sure he's set for life. So I feel like he's got his investments too. You got Launer too, low key. Actually, my confident pick for the card. Damn, creative. You and bro is crazy. I know Moreno's a reliable moneymaker. I'm with PDX. Bobby Green plus 380 is currently juice. He might lose, but plus 380 is crazy. I agree. I didn't put Zellhuber in the most confident picks because, he's coming off a loss to an aging Michael Johnson. Like Bobby could do it. I don't feel like picking Bobby. I'm going to pick Zahuber, though. It's crazy how big of a dog Cheeto is, though, too, because I think that fight is more like minus 150, but nope. It's just Cheeto's hard to rely on, dude. Moreno's sub or decision makes sense. I think he can choke out a tired Kavanaugh. Can you imagine a world where Kavanaugh knocks him out in the first round? I'm just going to be sitting there saying, what the hell, dude? If Kavanaugh knocks him out in the first round, the hell? Chat, we're at 14 likes. Let's get 20 likes for the 20-minute mark. Make sure you guys smash the like button. You think Moreno's time is up? Launer's coming for that get back. He ain't dropping 2 in a row. Took this fight on short notice. He's ready to shock the scene and get climbing. Easy call. We'll see. Creative respect, bro. My brother's calling it. You're calling it. Good luck. Shit. You think Cheeto was supposed to beat Zahabi? He lost, though. He lost. He lost to Zahabi, dude. It was a pretty 50-50 fight, but he still lost the decision at the end of the day. Unfortunate truth. Lost that damn decision. Live bet the house on Moreno if it goes past the first. I agree, though. If it's not first or second round for Launer Kavanaugh, I don't think he wins. His style is explosive power. We'll see what happens, man. I was there. He lost by inactivity. And it makes sense that he's the underdog here because of the inactivity against a guy with pretty good pressure and volume. He just seems happy to be there. Experience would be the key. I'm assuming you're talking about Moreno. And you're saying that Kavanaugh would just be happy to be there. Rousey or Carano? Rousey. If Cheeto went for broke more often, he'd have a good recent record. He doesn't go for it, even when he knows he's down on points. Dude, he's a fucking moment winner, but he's not a round winner, and you can't always have a knockout moment. He had it on the rise up. Here's the ladder: Loner Moneyline, Loner KO round 2. All right, creative. Listen, I'll be on the live thinking about your call, and if you get it, be sure to fucking brag in the chat. I'll make sure to shout you out. You missed the Cheeto that fought Song Yadong, but I also do think Cheeto can pull this off. Cheeto will be looking for the KO for sure. You say that, but where was it last time? Like, he landed one stiff jab, and then he's still getting backed up the whole fight. He doesn't hold his ground at all. Cheeto doesn't hold his ground at all, bro. Launer is crazy. The Launer pick or just himself is crazy? What do you mean? I definitely think the Launer pick is a bit far-fetched, but listen, if you call it, you're the Mystic Mac. Honestly, feel like Launer's best chance is leg kicks on Moreno's front leg. Boxing heavy stance. The guard is too high to land upstairs. But even if he rips at the legs, is he going to put Moreno away with leg kicks, you know? Chito Vera needs to find his old form. Yes. But I don't know if he will at 33. Respect, AJ. I'm going to start dropping my locks and ladders each week. Time for me to get involved in this community. Respect for the shout out. We're making moves. Hey, W Creative. Get involved, man. Drop your picks in the chat, dude. People like hearing them. How does a guy in 34 fights that never been knocked out on the feet get KO'd by a short notice prospect? Unless Moreno is much slower and washed. It's kind of one of those things, right? It would be a seriously impressive win. If Kavanaugh is able to get past Moreno, it's a big fucking deal. You think Martinez will gas out at elevation? Maybe, but his cardio look good, granted, not at elevation. What do you think of Moreno sub? I think it's live, Hubert. I think it's live. I'm going to pick him by sub. You think Martinez got to beat him around? Why do I think Martinez can win a split decision? Vera by KO. But, bro, Martinez is pretty good. Don't ever bet 4 against Bobby Green at minus 500 Zahuber. I'm staying away, bro. I think the Moreno wash talk simply comes from that Tyra loss, but it's Tyra. It's Tyra, though. Tyra's just a fucking freak. Tyra is a freak. Tyra is a specimen prospect. Tyra is on the fucking rise right now. Terrifying. You bet against King Green? You put a parlay down with Zahuber, or are you going knockout prop? What are you doing? I just can't rely on Zahuber, especially for the finish. Even though I think he's live for a head kick knockout. I just don't want to rely on it. Think about how Van did this. This game's about the better man at the moment. Moreno's durable, yes. But what incentives does Lawner have to come back and take an L on short notice, Lawner by blood? I mean, yes, he wants to win. I'm 100% certain he's going to give it hell. But, you know, easy to want to win, harder to win against Moreno. Moreno looked great the fight before. He did. He shut down Ursay. He shut down Albazi. I don't think Brandon Moreno's washed. And if he fights similar to how he did against the other two, I think he's back on business in a big way. I think he's back on business, Moreno. And I think he's going to get a hard-fought finish later stage. I think the wrestling will start to work. And I think I'll be back on business with the main event picks, which I'm excited for that. I'm excited to be back on business with main event picks, man. I'm sick of these fucking main event L's. Yeah, I think Kavanaugh probably does gas. Kavanaugh is an explosive prospect, but let's not act like he washed like Felipe Dos Santos or, you know, even Jose Ochoa. I mean, he was in a competitive fight with Ochoa. And he rocked Charles Johnson early, but shit, Charles Johnson got knocked out in the first round by Alex Perez. Lawner doesn't have the reach to do shit with his hands against Moreno. It has to be the kicking game. I just feel like Moreno can also match him with a stiff jab up high, can kick back at him. Tyra's witness, we cashed together. Van's last fight, just truly believe and knew. I was on Tyra as well against Moreno. I just couldn't believe in the Moreno side there. But shit, Tyra too. We had faith. Granted, that was fluky though. I was happy Tyra won. Don't get it twisted. It's a weird outcome. An outcome of like truly nothing's impossible in this wild ass game. The fight game is the craziest of shit. I agree. Prospects are hit or miss. It's just something about Lawner. Same thing I felt with Van, Mystic, K call. Hey, respect creative. And you call it right. You know, I give you your fucking respect during the live. During the fight companion, just fucking, you know, if it happens, remind me. I'll shout you out for sure. He couldn't finish Albazi or Urseg, and I don't really rate those wins. I mean, he shut them both down, though. Sup, AJ, I'm late, but finally Regina gets a shot in the UFC. You think she's beating Karashkeda useless? Albazi does have a great chin. AJ went full gangster on today's lock. It's back on a big way, Jay. Come on, bro. I'm telling you, yo, this is my Sam Patterson of this fucking card. What becomes of Aspinall? If he can come back, I'm sure another championship fight, but he might not be the champion. He might be the challenger. I think they're really live to strip him of the belt. You thought he would finish Urseg? Urseg's hard to finish. I know it was a quick KO from Cara France, but come on, Kai Cara France can crack, bro. Moreno plus 175, decision Kavanaugh plus 350. I mean, I'm picking Moreno to win. I have Ernesta, but Regina almost finished her only fight that went distance by armbar, almost finished. So you think the submission game is live? I'm going to have to do some research on her before tomorrow's show. At 130, catch weight is interesting. Ernesta doesn't have to cut too much. She's undefeated, which is always interesting. I know she's got a lot of hype. Regina Tarine, 21. Doesn't have any high-level competition. Was supposed to do literally a Muay Thai fight this weekend. We're supposed to do a Muay Thai fight tomorrow. How big is she? How tall? 5'7". Okay, so she's was she the same height? No, a little shorter. 21. Oh, everybody's picking Tyreen. She's the Tapology pick. Holy shit. If this was anywhere other than Mexico, I'd pick Launer, but altitude scares me. The cardio is going to be put to the fucking test. Kill Bill nickname is pretty savage. You going, Ernesta? I'll think about it. I'll see tomorrow. I mean, short notice fill in is pretty badass. Yeah. I mean, we're going live for like an hour 30 plus, something like that. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We're going live for the usual length, about 90 minutes. I'll be live extra long for PropAholics tomorrow, though. You guys know with PropAholics, I fucking take all day. On DraftKings UFC Futures, prayer to be heavyweight champ on December 31st, 2026, plus 1,000. It's honestly live. You think Regina's a tougher fight than Montenegro? I'm going to have to watch some tape on her. I haven't seen it yet. Vets 4-0 over prospects and main events. Let's see if the streak continues. I'm going to go on to the side of the streak. I'm going to say it goes 5-0. Especially short notice, Launer Kavanaugh. Just doesn't feel right if he's the one to beat Moreno. I don't see it. You think Moreno's the trap in Mexico? Or it's the Moreno trap for Kavanaugh? What do you mean, Torres Finney? Moreno under 4.5, plus 110, easy line. I mean, I do think he's going to finish a tired Kavanaugh by sub. If Dober gets a KO, he goes tied third of all time with 11. Crazy. Dude, he's so live to chin Michael Johnson, too. Like, Michael Johnson's probably winning that fight up until he gets caught by a fucking stiff right to the chin. It's kind of how I see that fight playing out. He's winning until he isn't winning. He's winning until he's not. I think Moreno brings people to Mexico because it's altitude and then he's able to break them. I mean, to be fair, the UFC puts him in the spots. Moneyline Moreno plus KO Kavanaugh B. What, you want to play both sides? Like saying a double play? I don't know. Or are you saying Moreno by KO? Every dog has its day. That's for damn short. True. Listen, believe the side that calls you. A W to the PDX Hoya Savage mode for the 1999 generous dono. Thank you for getting the dono train running. First dono so far this stream, and it means a lot, yo. When you and Finch have a coin flip call, but the odds are 2-1 or more in favor of one fighter or the other, how come you guys never recommend placing the underdog bet? I always place that bet. More just because, we don't want to be necessarily wrong with our pick, I guess. Maybe that's it, but is there a specific one you're referring to, PDX? I mean, if it's 50-50, like I get the logic on going dog, but I think Finch went in a 50-50. I think that's why he picked Cheeto Vera, because he felt 50-50. So I think that's why he went Cheeto. So I guess sometimes we do. But what fight are you referring to specifically, bro? Thank you for 1999 too, PDX. You're worried for Diego in the Yair matchup? You don't know why? I mean, I know why. It's because Yair is a slick striker. Yair is fast as fuck, dude. Diego's going to have to grapple. Who beats Yair in just striking? Who just out kickboxes Yair? To beat Yair, you got to grapple. You have to. Just notice it about once a card. Fair, PDX. Fair. Diego versus Yair official? I didn't see that. Where'd you see this? I didn't see this. No, I don't see anything like that. Not official. Rumor. Korean Zombie until the last second. Korean Zombie was different back then. AJ, I thought it was from you. What you said, oh shit, you had me excited. You said I was just checking fucking MMA news. I was like, oh, is it? Early lean for 326. I mean, I'm kind of favoring Max Holloway, dude. I really want Charles to win, but I think Holloway is going to be so much more sharp in the technical side of boxing. Oliveira's got power for sure, but he's going to have to fucking crack. And then, you know, getting Holloway to the ground, hard to do, man. You know? How's he going to get him down? You don't think Yair is a chin? Who's knocking Yair out, though? The only guys that have beaten him have mixed in grappling. I don't know, man. I think Holloway's got him. Damn. I want to go Oliveira because, like, my fanhood of Oliveira. Like, I'm a bigger Oliveira fan for sure. I don't know. Like, blind picks for 326. I think Holloway wins. I think Bahayo wins. Rosas should probably win. I think fucking Dante Johnson probably wins. Cody Brundage getting back out there quick. He just got knocked out 3 weeks ago, dog. Dante Johnson a lock. What are the odds for Dante Johnson? Bro, he gonna win easy. Dante Johnson's pretty good. 5-1. Jesus, yeah. 5-1. Glad I was able to bet my mortgage on Jose Medina. Thanks for the confident pick. Hey, W Christmas gray shirt. You're never getting rid of the Christmas hat, huh? Can Ferreira submit RoboCop? I don't think so. I think that RoboCop could stop the takedowns from Ferreira. I don't think Ferreira's grappling is that good. You might take a shot on Dante by sub. Not a bad idea, actually. I think it's actually a good idea. You think 326 looks amazing? I think it's a solid card. It's no good co-main event. Going with Charles because everyone who wins a BMF fight always loses the next fight. The thing is, though, Max Holloway broke that curse. I mean, I guess technically he lost. I guess you're right. He did lose, but he was the champ. He held the belt and defended it. But I guess he did lose to Topuria. True. But just Charlie O win. Charlie O beats him. I want Charlie O to win. I got to think about it. Something's like pulling me towards maybe with Charlie O. It's just my argument. I'm having a hard time. I'm like, how can I really decipher and say Holloway is to lose when I kind of feel like Charles is live to get hurt on the feet? And like Oliveira needs the fight on the ground. And Max Holloway, dude, he hasn't been submitted since 2012 when Poirier got him in the triangle armbar in his UFC debut. Like, that's a long ass time ago. You know? Quite confident on Moreno. I see a lot of people on Kavanaugh. I might be missing something. I do agree Moreno is on the decline. I think he should be able to beat the good prospect, though, especially short notice and coming off a loss prospect. Cody Brundage is weirdly hard to knock out, and that's why you're right. Dante Wrestling is live. Only reason for that is because BMF fights are super hard matchups. Fucking nightmare matchups. They're wars. I've been watching Max's YouTube channel. He looks dialed. I think he is fucking dialed. You love Max to beat Charles. I know. Me too, PDX. I'm a big fan. I saw Terrence Crawford's clip that he said if all UFC fighters worked here, they get paid more. Won't happen. Hey, W Paku. What's up, my friend? Paku, I got to ask you, my dog. Did you watch this week's Best of May Bets? What do you think about the lock? The Savage Underdog lock, yo. What is the Paku's read on that shit? I know you were with me last week with fucking Delia and Melky, and Delia let us both fucking absolutely down. Bro, Brundage literally just fucking stopped. What? It's going to be like a month out since he was knocked out. No way I'm picking Brundage. Johnson at heavyweight, Bryce at middleweight. Nah, he just did that heavyweight fight because it was the only chance to get into the UFC. But he's an 85er. I don't think Brundage knocks him out. You don't trust Macy? I get it. I get why you wouldn't. It's women's MMA too. I think Edgar Shirez is a lock, but he's minus 355. So he just has to be like a high confident pick. If I put money on Macy, it's going to be trusting you. Listen, do as you wish, bro. If you don't think it's going to happen, don't do it. If you don't believe it, don't do it. Max has never fought a great grappler. No, Ortega does not count. But is Olive's just going to take him down and maul him, though? I think Moreno prop sub or decision, most likely. Thoughts on Imanol by sub live? I think he's very live to win by sub, Collins Corner. As much as he's known for the hands, I think his ground game is seriously better than Borjas by a good amount. You can see Max dropping him in the first exchange. I could see him hurting him like he did Poirier round one. Yeah, Holloway is so fast. Big speed advantage. Oliveira's going to have to crack, man. It's just, and then he's going to have to grapple. I don't feel great about it. I don't feel great about it. I don't even feel good about it. You like a sneaky bet on Macy inside distance? Badass, PDX, plus 500. I could see her ripping some elbows and cracking Eileen and even subbing her. I think Macy's ground game's underrated. That's why she's my money line underdog lock. Oliveira took down Topuria with a body lock, and it was only because of Ilya's insane hips that he ended up on top. Otherwise, Charles would have been in guard top. But does he finish him? Does he finish Holloway, you know? I ended up hitting Delia money line and doing Costa Medic D-Gen parlay, so I got kind of cooked. Macy can win. Great lock. If Perez is failing takedowns early, Macy will destroy her with cardio. My pick, Macy. Hey, W Paco. I'm glad we're on the same side. Hell yeah, bro. Brittany Griner's a man. What's up, Casey? Poor eyesight. Charles needs to get a hold of him. Honestly, that eyesight makes a difference when it comes to fast punches. These fools talk all this shit. I won 900 off Soriano decision, Edwards sub because you. Hey, W alone wins. W, my boy. What made you go Macy instead of Schultz? Because Macy's proven to fucking have cardio. I mean, that third round, she was all over Yana Santos. She fucked her up bad round 3, nearly finished her. She sucked in the first 2, though. But at altitude, like, I think Eileen could gas. So I said, I think Macy's more reliable. Schultz is like the wild card. Either he's getting knocked out or he's fucking subbing him. So I kind of just feel like, you know, you can go under 2.5 there in a parlay, or you can even go under 1.5. I think that fight's probably quick. This is a good method. One sub around plus 600 and a KO or decision around plus 150. You talking about for Moreno? Which fight are we talking about? Alone wins. You want to see someone land big shots on Ilya, not saying Gaethje wins. I mean, he could threaten with him, but the counters from Ilya are going to be too quick. Shirez under 1.5 plus 185, live as fuck. Dude, I think he's going to beat Bunez's ass. I think he finishes him. I won twice using that method, Blanchfield and Morales. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay. Okay. Double chasing the plus. I fully get what you mean. Smart. Smart onslaught. Genius onslaught, actually. High IQ attack, bro. But yeah, man, I think Shirez is going to do damage to Bunez. Shirez is striking sharp, yo. Heavy hands, fucking mean pressure, good elbows, leg kicks, slick on the ground. Bro, Shirez is going to cook Bunez. I don't think Bunez is good. Right, left hook, Gaethje can be hurt for sure. I think he's getting cracked. Do you actually better just give out plays? I do both, bro. I think that you got to understand that narrative of people that just talk shit is probably because like I don't sell the bets. I don't know. So they try and find like a way to knock me. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, Saeed. Speaking of Blanchfield, when do we see her again? Hopefully sooner rather than later. The Macy Barber rebooking is live, but I don't know if she's not crazy about it. But Macy did look good last time. You got 2-track bets so far. Me and Jackal just finished up taping the card. We got Edgar Bunez, fight ends by submission, plus 165, and Zelda win inside distance, plus 115. Hey, W, Paco. You got some faith in Zell Hoover, man. I think he's live for a head kick or even a sub. I think Bobby's washed. Feel so bad for Jeff. Why they feed him to power punches, give him a grappler? Bro, they're sending him in to get sacrificed. Nah, I think it's cool you help us all with plays for free. Listen, that's what I do. That's the fucking name of the game for me. Give my info to the masses for free. Because that's how it should be. Yeah, Pinos is literally the definition of strong power, KO intentions. And he's live for a knockout. I think that fight goes under 1.5. Can't trust Zell Huber after the Johnson performance. Yeah. You can't. But I'll still pick him. He should bounce back. He's still young. That Johnson performance was shit. I don't know. I think Bobby's more washed than Michael Johnson, though. I actually would like to see those two fight, Michael Johnson and Bobby Green. If both lose their next fight, I think they should fight each other. I've never been burnt on Zell like everyone else. I don't have PTSD to bet him. I cashed on Rebovix and avoided his other bad beats. I have faith in the young guy. Respect, Paku. Yeah, we both were on Rebovix that week. Wonderboy fighting Islam Dulatov. They're really giving Dulatov the rub, man. I don't think Wonderboy gets that fight. A lot of people are going to pick Bobby because of Michael Johnson upset, but Bobby's a great guy to bounce back. Agreed. And I'll tell you, man, I think Michael Johnson stylistically is a harder matchup because he's got faster hands, tricky southpaw. And I think he kind of caught Zahuber by surprise. I think Zahuber overlooked him. Doesn't Tyra destroy Van? I don't know if I can say he destroys Van. I could say he's live to beat Van. Yeah, Bobby looked okay against the trash Canadian, but definitely okay at best. That was a sus performance. You've ran a free tennis Discord for 3 years now, and everyone asks me why I do it for free. And I tell them it's wrong asking for money when nothing is 100%. Hey, real take, Beanford. At the end of the day, people kick it back to me when they win. You know, the YouTube algorithm blesses me. and we get some fucking views and shit. And I'm doing what I love full time, bro. You know, become a member, $4.99 if you want to just give that extra level of support. But I'm just gonna give out the info for free. We were one of the few on Rebavik, so we got the line early. Very sharp, AJ. Yo, we're sharp shooters, Paco. We're sharp shooters. That's why I'm not letting last card get me down at all. And literally the card before, like I swept the most confident picks. I just missed on the fucking underdog, you know? Gaethje said Michael Johnson is the fastest puncher he's fought. For what it's worth, facts. Michael Johnson is crazy fast. You like Hockett to beat Blades? I'm going Hockett, dude. I think Blades is past his prime. You're afraid Leo looks like a robot in the cage? He is a damn robot. Wonder by 43, is he the oldest active fighter? I can't think of anybody older. Bro, they should just give him Muslim Salikov. What are we doing? Find me a sub on this card, plus 400. You need it to be plus 400. Okay. It's risky, but you could go Party Time Schultz plus 450. Marshall by sub, but it's only plus 100. What's Imanol sub looking like? Imanol Rodriguez sub is plus 500. And I think he could sub Borjas. I definitely think he can out wrestle Borjas. Threaten him on the ground. I think that's kind of live. So there you go. There you go, bro. I don't like how there's a high chance of one of the biggest prospects in Loner on a 2-fight losing streak. I would much rather Alex Perez or Kyoji got the fight. Well, Kyoji was offered it, but he said first he wants to face off against Elbazi. Like he didn't want to jump into Moreno right away. You worry for the health of Wonder Boy and Neil? I say more so for Neil. I think Wonder Boy, he'll be all right. Why does Moreno always do that weird walk with his head down in fights? Dog, that's just the way he postures. All of it, Max, interim BMF belt, while the real BMF, Ilya, deals with divorce. Hopefully Ilya's back soon, man. I think we're going to get him at the White House. Blades is a ton of skill, just no chin, and is always in his own way. I feel like in this matchup, too, he's fighting a quick wrestler that can box. I got to go towards the younger man. I got to go towards the Hockett side, dude. I don't trust in Curtis Blades anymore. I picked Kuniev against him, and I thought I was right, too. Horiguchi was definitely in a smart position because Albazi was the easier option. And, you know, to fight Moreno is a high-risk fight. You end up losing that in Mexico City, kills everything. No, I don't think under 4.5 is a lock for the main event, but I will say yes. I think under 4.5 happens. But I'm not going to go as far as to say it's a lock. But probably. Chat, we're at 37 likes. Let's get 40 likes up in here. Let's get that like button jumping, man. Let's get YouTube to pump the algorithm a little bit for the Wednesday night Big J show. I want a little algo pump, YouTube. I'm also checking MMA Twitter as we speak. Let's see. Is there any fucking news? I don't see nothing. Nothing. What the fuck? I don't know. Hockett is 100% getting in his head as well. First stuttering joke. is gonna have Blades fuming. Honestly, dude, yeah, Hawkett's gonna get under his skin. I think Blades is getting tuned up. I think Kavanaugh has some moments early, but Moreno finishes him late. Can't trust the gas tank of Kavanaugh, especially in a 5-round fight. And that elevation. I'm fully with you, Thomas Fucci. Yeah. AJ furiously checking Spanish language websites for news about the semi-heavy division. Bro, I'm trying to get some news out, bro. Like, what the hell? Brother, there's no way you get the main event wrong again, right? I mean, I think not. Yeah, the guy Bashra fought got cut too. All right, that's not news. Dude, I saw this clip Ariel posted of Dana back in the day versus now, and it's so true, bro. Like, Dana's passion for this fucking sport is dead. He's made his millions. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think his focus is boxing. Like, they might need a new front man. I know they don't want to do it, but like, we got to have somebody that's like hype about the fucking UFC and like focusing just on the UFC. When your front man is a boxing promoter and an MMA promoter, like, that's a fucking red flag, dude. Dana is split. His attention is not just building the UFC. Like, he's probably more focused. I'd argue he's more focused on Zuffa boxing. I think we need to get serious about somebody new, somebody with a passion for the fight game, replacing him and becoming the new face for the UFC. I could see them holding announcements for during cars, but I actually really like the Tuesday lives, and it's announced shit on a Tuesday. Like, I don't want to see it during the fucking event. It kind of throws me off because then I got to do that video on a fucking Monday or Tuesday after it was announced Saturday, which kind of pisses me off, you know? Connor? Nah, Connor ain't going to be the face, bro. Unless he gets back in some great graces with the UFC, Connor ain't the face, bro. Nah, hell nah. Not Connor. He's with BKFC, man. Could it have been him? Maybe, but I don't think he's made too much money. I don't think he wants it. Because being the UFC president's a fucking consistent job. I don't think it's Anik. No, it won't be Rogan. He's got his pod. I don't know who it would be, man. Maybe Mick Maynard, but he doesn't seem like he wants to be in front of the camera too much. Yeah, I don't think Dana cares, man. Why isn't Moreno Lock City? Simple, bro. He's a favorite. I always look for underdogs with Lock City. You recommend AJ DeVito to become the new? Listen, me as the face of the UFC would be insane. I'd take the job. Can you imagine that? Some wild world. I'll apply for it. I think people are seriously underestimating the stress and workload of Dana is attempting with this White House card. Some grace here, folks. I understand. No, I bet it's fucking nightmarish for sure. I just think he's also very fixated on boxing, though. Like, I'm sure he's putting a ton in, but he was putting a lot into that deal with Ben that just got cashed this past week, I don't know who could be the face of the UFC. Cut fighter pay, make him fight for free is crazy. That's funny. Make him fight for free, yo. Do we eat chicken breast? Not really, nah. I don't really like it. It doesn't really taste good. I mean, in court, he said that, but, he doesn't sign off on everything, but his word is still gold. UFC, slap boxing, baccarat, busy man. Facts, bro. Remember UFC 317 where you got every parlay, including a 5-legger? Listen, there's going to be another one like that. Don't worry. It might be this weekend. Might be UFC 326. Guru AJ Lucas bedtime, one of y'all. I don't see it. I mean, listen, I'd be happy to take the gig, but nah, I don't think so. Josh versus Blades? Dude, I'm going Josh Hockett. The new face of the heavyweight division. Do I eat fish? I mean, once in a while, like, I'd get like a Baja fish taco, but not like every day. Exactly. Exactly. People admit things in court that aren't true. Exactly, PDX. Launer's getting a shot at Moreno because he took the fight on short notice, dude. Don't forget. AJ DeVito, UFC matchmaker extraordinaire. Favorite promoter, Dana, De La Hoya, Hearn. Definitely not De La Hoya, bro. I'm going to say Dana. But I like Eddie, though. Eddie's cool. Dana still built my favorite MMA, organization, favorite sports league. So would Moreno have had an easier or harder time against Almabayev? Different time. Almabayev would be pressure wrestling, and Moreno would have the big striking advantage. I think Moreno would have won that too. BGL on the chat. What does that mean? AJ, I've been for sure sub for over a year now. Is there a way to check? Honestly, I don't know, Avar. You're gonna have to check Reddit or something. Maybe there is somewhere to check. Do you eat eggs? How? Question mark. Yeah, I eat eggs, dog. I do like 4 eggs and some egg white every day. That will ruin him in the fight. His gas tank is already questionable. Now he's fighting in Mexico. Moreno round 4 plus 1,200. I feel like Moreno's live to get it done 3-4. Yeah. I like Oscar because he's actually a fighter / champion. I just think he's a bit of a fucking wild card. He said he's motivated for his comeback. He posted himself shadowboxing. Yo, what did I miss? I just hopped in. You just been missing a lot of conversation, bro. Nothing too crazy. Dude, I don't know what BGL is. Was Kavanaugh winning against Johnson? He was winning the first round. And then round 2, competitive. But he started getting touched and backed up a bit. And then ultimately knocked the fuck out. Badly chinned. Badly chinned. Not like lightly chinned. He was fucking knocked the fuck out. Like, he got fucked up, man. Yeah. Exactly. He gassed early, dude. He gassed in a big way. Moreno, high pace and wrestling. I think bingo card. Moreno, later stage submission. Would I feel safe taking the New York subway with my girl? I say yes. Prefer not to, though. I'd rather not. I don't know why his hands were down, and I have no fucking idea. Smash like, bros. Yeah, guys, smash the like button. Listen to KZ. Let's get 50 likes up in here. At this point, is have Sean Shelby and Hunter Campbell hold press conferences. I just want somebody who's going to answer the tough questions, but I don't think we'll get that. Alex Morono and BKFC almost feels like a guarantee. But I don't know, guys. You saw GFL is supposed to be making a comeback. Maybe Alex Morono in the motherfucking GFL, bro. Oh, shit. Morono in the GFL, chat. Oh, shit. You thought the Kavanaugh KO looked exactly like the Gaethje KO and Barboza? I feel like Kavanaugh looked almost worse. Oh, shit. The GFL. Alex Morono, next GFL champ. The GFL is supposed to be doing it again. Now they're back, supposedly. Dan Hooker J. Yo, what's up, bro? It's Dan Hooker J in this bitch. Dan Hooker J is crazy, though. Dan Hooker J, bro. Call me Dan Hooker J, my dog. I mean, Umar definitely has the skills to be champ. But does he have the cardio? You just playing? I know you are, big baller. Will Reyes Walker end in a Looney Tunes KO? I say yes. You about to hit a bong rip, hurt your lungs? Listen, rip those lungs in half, my dog. Take your rip. Take it heavy. And rip those motherfucking lungs in half, my boy. It is the taco shirt, yeah. I wore this during the video today, too. because I said this is my bounce back on a big way shirt. And we're in Mexico City too, so I felt like it was the right shirt to wear. Big J back in a big way. Have I been investing? A little bit. I want to do more. I got to follow the Sean Strickland investment plan. What's Zhang's next fight? Not announced. Rizlam Makhachev. Rizlam is about to take Ian Gary down and beat him up. Rizlam Makhachev. Yo, it's the Rizla. Bro, I was on my crypto kick for a while, big baller, but I gotta chill. I don't know. Crypto's fucking right now just frozen, bro. Frozen, dude. UFC Shanghai was the UFC nightmare. Kavanaugh KO'd, Aljo won, Zhang TKO'd. I'm not surprised that Aljo won that. Ortega should have never even took that fight. He looked terrible. You don't even think Lawler has a path to victory besides punch his power? Yeah. Knockout punch. Even smoking organic hemp wraps. You think you're going soft? Bro, nothing soft about fucking keeping it cleaner, bro. Zhang did get badly exposed, dude. Walker just kicked that calf up. But Zhang will be back. I don't know against who, but Zhang will be back. We need a win this week after that BS call with Del Valle last week. Del Valle looked terrible. Crypto is a gamble sometimes. I just hit the mag 7 and hold J. Listen, that might be the right strat. I'm still holding on my fucking crypto too. I'm waiting for the big boom, man. Watching Ortega and Aljo dance around all sloppy after 5 a.m. was terrible. You're telling me, bro. I was on stream for that shit. Crypto bear season. Get them back in October. I hope so. I hope the big jump comes. Ever done that punch machine? Yeah, bro. I did the punch machine last year on my brother's 21st birthday at a bar. Hey, I broke the day's record, dude. You were here for that stream? It was a savage stream. If Jordan Levitt is straight, then I'll delete my channel. You might have to, bro. He's got kids. I'm in crypto for the long run. Buy during these polls, probably sell decades from now. Yeah, you're right. I might need to add some heat to it maybe in the next couple months. Would Jacoby come back in a big way? Would he beat Zhang? Would he survive past round 1? Honestly, if he survives the first round, he'd probably knock him out. Imanol Moneyline, Brandon Moneyline, Fernando Vargas Moneyline, parlay. Put some boxing in that shit. I respect it. I feel like Imanol's cardio is going to be good. This definitely is the chalkiest card. This is the chalkiest card of the year. I trust in Imanol's cardio, Grayshaw. I think it's going to look good. I believe in it. I believe in Imanol's cardio. Even if it looks testy, I think his cardio will hold up. Bro, this is the card where I got to hit the underdog lock. Which one of the minus 700 favorites you think sells? You keep saying Imanol a risky bet. Listen, bro, I kept Imanol off of most confident picks just because I'm like, yo, Boras' striking is good, though. Like, if Boras can stop some takedowns and mix up some kicks in there, like, he could take a close decision. I think he's in more of a fight. Like, you know, Santiago Luna is fighting a can, you know? Gondra fighting a can. Quinones fighting a can. Marshall fighting a can. But they're actually giving a legit, like, underrated flyweight to Imanol. You taking every Mexican favorite up to Brandon? I don't blame you, though. They probably all win. Why can't Brazilian fighters beat Russians? I mean, Pereira beat Ankalaev. Vinicius Oliveira beat Saeed. Yeah, Boras got absolutely destroyed by Sumadarji. I'm picking Imanol. Don't get me twisted. But I understand a little hesitancy because he's like a minus 500 favorite. I picked Boras as an underdog on Contender Series over Victor Diaz a few years ago. Luna's definitely a prospect to keep an eye on, bro. Luna's going to blast a hole in the face of his opponent. I think he's the first guy to finish Pacheco. I think so. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah. Yo, Big J believes that shit. You understand? Is the Big J faith up in here. Big J's savage faith up in here. Faith is a beautiful thing. I think Luna's going to bust a hole in his head. I don't see Luna selling against Pacheco. Nah. Dude, I just hope the UFC decides to announce some big shit. Whoa, Aiden Ross is streaming with Ilya Topuria tomorrow at 5. Live on Kick. Shit. Holy shit. Live on Kick. That's a crazy ass interview. Ilya says he wants to spar Aiden, bro. They have to. Yeah, nah, that's must watch shit. What time are the fucking weigh-ins tomorrow? Or I guess not tomorrow. What time are the weigh-ins on Friday? What time are these damn weigh-ins? That's what I'm wondering. Let's see. Do they have them out? Bro, are there ceremonial weigh-ins in Mexico? I got no time on it. I don't know. You think you've always wanted to see Soriano, Jacoby Smith? That'd actually be a pretty dope fight. That's a test for Jacoby. Bro, Kobe and Bo at 170 is the move. Thoughts on the commentary over the ceremonial weigh-ins? Honestly, I don't listen to it, but it seems to up the product a little bit. But I don't listen to it. Ever visit ATT there in Florida? I have never visited American Top Team. Nah. Would I box one of the Nelk boys at Misfits Boxing for free? Sure. Borjas up to plus 350. Big dog. I know. I kind of miss the fucking just vibe of just watching the weigh-in. How many times do I eat a day? So I have my breakfast, which is a proper meal. And I mostly just have like some healthy snacks to get me through, like by the time I get to the gym. Then I have early dinner before I stream, and then I have like a later dinner. I don't know. Lately, I've been doing like 3 proper meals with like a couple of fucking protein cheese sticks and some carbs in the in between. But I'm also on like a very strict diet right now. Like I'm cutting down. I'm getting down to fucking 177, bro. I'm fucking 190 right now. Shinning Steiny, that wouldn't even be fair. You think Schultz can take down Pinos or hold him on the ground for 3 rounds? I feel like he's got to finish him. In my day, we call that supper. Supper, bro. Boom. Marcel Furrow opened an ATT here in Dallas. It's closed up, unfortunately. He's skilled. Dude, the gym business is not necessarily the most financially rewarding. You know? Bump, 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 bump. Ooh, 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 ooh. At 177, holy shit, is that the lowest you ever been when you get to that weight? Lowest I've been in years. It's been a long time. Yeah, I haven't been. Shit. I think the last time I weighed 177, I don't even know. 2022, 2023. I think in 2024, I got to 178, but I had less muscle on me. I'm excited to see what I look like. 177, Jay. That shit's going to be cool. Really, it's just, I want to have the full visible abdominal region. I want the full 6, bro. Bro, we need a Kawe Fernandez fight. It's like silence around it. Dude, the jaw is going to pop out too much, man. Too much, yo. Age after broke ass Floyd, who's scared to death to lose, puts his O, beats Pacquiao again. I bet he calls out Oscar and Sugar Ray before digging up Sugar Ray Robinson. Is crazy. I think if somehow Pacquiao did beat him, though, that shit would be crazy. Why 177 or not 180 or 75? I don't know. 177 just seems like the right number to me. I started the cut at 208.8, and I'm like, all right, 177. So about 31-ish pounds. No, I don't think you ever deserves a Euros fight, bro. That Luque fight was trash. Reyes getting cooked, Andrade is a lock. I'm picking Andrade as a dog. Is you gonna show up looking sucked out in the scales at 177? Maybe, bro. And I'll give you guys a whole fitness update when I get there. How long would it take you to cut 30 pounds? Like MMA fighter cut or like fitness diet cut? I've been cutting for approaching 8 weeks. I got to lose about 13 more pounds. Probably equates to about another 6. So around 14 to 15 weeks to lose about 30 pounds. let's say 14 to 16 weeks. With the goal of like 2 pounds a week. Sometimes you like diet for too long. You try to lose weight slow, you end up discouraged. Do I pretend I'm doing a ceremonial weigh-in for myself? Listen, when I do the fitness check-in, I do. I'm gonna definitely listen. I'm gonna do a fitness update. I have already the clip from the first weigh-in, but I'm not doing like every week like before. I'm just doing the final product, and I'll show like the work that I put in from before. That's my plan. That's what I call the Big J Savage plan. Cheeto looked thicker though. I didn't see that. Where was it? Where was it? Joe Rogan told you UFC want to add more weight classes? Fuck no, I don't think they should. 177 by 77 before then, but definitely I will. I don't like the weight class thing at all. Nah, I don't think we need new weight classes. Fuck no. Too many weight classes is not a good thing, if you ask me. I think it's a bad thing. Yeah, fuck too many weight classes. You know? Smash likes at Dan Hooker gonna get in your cheeks is crazy. Oh, you think Radke's in training camp? Bro, give me Radke fights. Badass. He's a badass motherfucker. Calisthenic workouts will get you built like a brick shell. Listen, calisthenics is great. Whatever can get you to exercise, man. Dana's getting sued because of supposedly doing work with Turkey behind guys' backs. Not surprised. But is that illegal? Hey, congrats, Kumar. You got the job, bro? Wow. Sober boy. Dono's coming out and play W, Kumar. Rogan, his takes on the extra weight classes is just something that me and him don't see eye to eye on at all. It'll water down the product, dog. 165 division would be huge, but bro, you're taking guys from 70 and taking guys from 55. I think it just leads to worse weight classes. Medich versus Page could go crazy, but I don't think it happens. Yeah, I don't think it happens. Also, chat, we're at 52 likes. I need 60 likes up in here, chat. We're at 52, too low. The goal is going to be 75 to close out the stream. I'm streaming for about 15 more minutes, man. So make sure you guys spam the like button and show some love to the Big J late night stream. Let's get 75 up in here. 75 savage likes. 75 animalistic likes. I feel like I'd be pretty nonchalant when weighing in, big baller. You think 165 be fire? There's enough talent between 55 and 65? But no 95. We can't do 95. Light heavyweight's already bad enough. I don't know, man. They'd have to really perfect it. I just don't have high expectations. 175 and add a 95. I just don't like the 95 thing. I think 95 would be trash, bro. It would be bad, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that at all. Hell no. If Edwards comes back in a way, he does what he did to Prates for 3 rounds, I feel like Medic could catch him. Medic is going to be faster. Medic is more primed. Edwards is on the way out. He should be hoping for a Jeff Neal fight, to be honest. But being the former champ, that name is too big to get a Jeff Neal fight. He should grapple for sure. Fave thrash metal band? I honestly don't have one. I listened to this. I saw it on fucking X. This Mongolian rap song with like Tumen Dumbarel and a couple of other guys. It's pretty fun. Yeah. They have like the raspy, like Mongolian singing voice. I don't know what they're saying, but I'm like, shit. Leon fell off hard as fuck, bro. Yeah. But he's always been a little bit of a fucking head case, though. Always. Always, dude. It's always been a problem that he gets in his head a lot. Always. I mean, he landed the perfect high kick, but Usman was in his head bad. I got to drop the link for this song. Bro, let me see if I can find it. Where is it? I don't know. I gotta see, bro. I think I have it on X. Um, let's see. Where the fuck is it, man? I swear I fucking bookmarked it, but I can't find it anymore. Got it. Got it. Got it. This is just the intro of it, but it's on X. You can see a couple of others. It's Tumen Dumbarel, uh, Enk Orgil Batkaroku, and Dana Batkarel. It's like a Mongolian pride type of thing. You think your main event curse will end this week? I do, yes. And it's not a curse. It's just, a couple losses. You're a proficient Mongolian throat singer is crazy. Chiasson with Schultz, Cheeto. I mean, I'm picking Schultz. I'm not picking Cheeto, but Cheeto could take a close decision. I think the fight goes over 2.5. You don't see nothing special in Bonfim. You think Edwards takes that any day, just has to show up mentally, which we don't know if he will. I don't know. I think Bonfim's solid. Your girlfriend hates it. It's funny as fuck. I mean, listen, the Mongolian singing is pretty cool how they rip it deep. Like, I don't understand it. Alex beats Gone. I think he's live to do it. Definitely worth the chance. AJ's main picks are usually fire. Y'all sleeping. No one's perfect. Hey, W. W. Liaguchi. Dude, I can never pronounce your name. Lee Uganich Lee. Does Joe take a salary from UFC? I think they pay him per event that he hosts. I don't think it's necessarily a salary. It's like if he's, on the commentary for a set event, he gets paid. Chat, we're at 56 likes. Give me 60 right now. No, I didn't watch the Ryan Garcia fight, bro. I have a hard time, bro, tuning into the boxing. If it's not like Zuffa boxing is easy because it's a Sunday. You're feeling the loner, dog win. You're a fucking psycho. AJ's on a cold streak, and then when he gets back on a hot streak, everyone's gonna be going nuts. Exactly. It's perfect. They're all gonna be on it. Listen, it's good. It's good. I like the up down all around, bro. If it all just always went good all the time, it wouldn't be a game built on perseverance and showing up even when things get fucking, testy. Then it'd just be like easy street. Fuck that. I like the challenge. I like the adversity too. I'm back in a big way this Saturday. Lock and main event hits, huge. Huge, huge, huge. Very huge. Big deal, huge. If Cheeto doesn't win, cut him. I don't know if the UFC is going to ever do part with Cheeto. I don't know. He's still ranked. Maybe, though, if they feel like they cost him more than he's worth. You know? I mean, if Martinez knocks his ass out, he's definitely in a bad spot. Might be like Cheeto Vera versus Davy Grant 3 or some shit. Does Charles Jourdain have a fight booked yet? We need a Charles Jourdain fight. Gonna drop 10 kilos in 2 months. Be fucking tough. 22 pounds from where I'm at now. 168. Oof. 100 to 90. I mean, it'd be possible if I was that heavy, but I'm not at the moment. From where I'm at now, fuck no. You thought he would beat Zahabi? Actually, I picked Zahabi to win it because I just have no faith in Cheeto these days. I just don't. I can't. I can't have faith in Cheeto these days, dude. It's hard to. How? How can I? You know what I'm saying? I'm lagging right now. I'm listening to myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck it. Light lag, Jay. It's StreamYard, not my fault. Not lagging? Good. All right, maybe the mic was just being weird. I mean, I just say cut the cows, big baller. Add a little cardio. Get some fucking steps in, bro. Martinez decision, Moreno KO, Lock City. Moreno KO. I feel like sub is more live than KO, my boy. The KO is scary for me, man. This card could get just as weird as Houston. The matchups are atrocious. I see us getting some crazy decisions. Bro, we're in Mexico. I think the Mexican fighter is going to take it home. A lot of Mexican fighters will win. That's an easy pick. Favorite comedians? I feel like that Sebastian Maniscalco dude's funny. You're going to try to spar De La Hoya? How? If Zalhuber loses to Bobby Green, might be career over. That'd be crazy. I feel like De La Hoya is still going to have some speed, man. Dude's a former world champ boxer. He's still a sharpshooter. He's still got the warrior spirit within, you know? I just don't think Bobby's going to piece him up. Big baller, you get on that calorie deficit right the fuck now. Add in some cardio. What are we doing? Wake up tomorrow and make it happen. You feel like you can see Moreno hurting him to the body like he did Kai? Fair? Fair. I guess that Kavanaugh, he's a little bit Kai-like. That's true. He's similar stature to Kai Kara-France. You never lose if you learn from a loss. At least I tell myself that. Nah, it's true. He'd smack me up. I'm in Imagine. Oh, okay. I thought you actually meant you had a chance to spar De La Hoya. I was like, that's crazy. You hope Eileen Perez wins? Fuck no. I'm on the other side, dude. I hope Eileen Perez gets absolutely cooked. I'm going underdog Macy Chiasson. No way. You think Bunez wins, Houdini? Get out of here. Stop. Really? AJ, you know I love you, but what are you smoking lately? Chiasson as the lock is D-Gen. Bro, what else is I supposed to lock? Wes Schultz? That's D-Gen. A fucking 4-leg parlay? A prop parlay? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck else was I said to do besides pick a girl that I've picked a lot in the past and I think is going to be back in a big way? You know? Hey, good to see you, though, Brendo. I didn't really have many other options, I don't think. Yeah, lock Chris Moutinho. The motherfucking lock of the year, Chris Moutinho, baby. Chat, right now, if you get me 70 likes right now, I'm shadowboxing to close out the stream. You got 90 seconds, bro. The thing is, it's a savage dog lock, right? I'm going for an underdog. When I say this, you got to understand, it's not meaning the most confident pick of the card. Chris Moutinho, bro. He's going to win by rear naked choke in round 2, bro. Chris Moutinho is going to take him down and strangle him, bro. You would have accepted the Andrade lock, but he's a fucking golden oldie, though. Couldn't do it. I'm going Chiasson. I'm an Eileen Perez doubter, bro. I'm an Eileen Perez doubter. This is, yeah, I've picked against Perez again. I'm doing it. It's time for me to get back on track. Third time's a charm with Chiasson because I lost the last 2 when I picked her. Hey, miss you too, Brendo. W. No, I don't mind you giving me a hard time at all. You know, I always appreciate it, actually. It makes this shit fun. It makes it a good time, bro. And tomorrow's going to be a great time. We got PropAholics in the evening going in depth about everything. We'll talk tomorrow evening. Deep, deep, deep. I look forward to it, man. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed the little evening hours, Jay, with a late night stream. I'll stick around for a few more questions, but I am getting ready to wrap up, man. But keep it locked in for the daily content. You can see I got this week's best of my May bets pinned right at the top. Worthwhile watch. I know you see Unhinged J, AJ. Unhinged Savage J. The sobriety has me going crazy, bro. I'm so high, bro. I'm high on life. You've been sitting at 170 for several years. I bounced back and forth. In 99, it went up to 97. I ain't tall. Creatine rocks. Watch out for kidney stones. Hey, real take, Cool Breeze, Tony. I appreciate you. Peep 2 messages. All right, let me check it out. Wild KZ. He would have accepted the Andrade. Like, I see the 2, bro. I see you, Brendo, bro, Jay. I see you, my boy. What kind of car do I drive? What would you guess, bro? Take a guess. Love you, AJ. Hey, love you too, Rose Simmons. Listen, I hope you guys enjoyed the chill late night stream. Go watch the latest video. Smash the likes here. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys live tomorrow. All right. Lots to talk about mañana. So go check out this week's Best of May Bets. I'll talk to you guys in, a little over, 12 to, 18 hours, something like that. Some real savage shit. All right. So keep it locked in with the motherfucking Big J. All right. Mad love to all you guys. Thanks for the continued support. Content every single day. You know where to find me. Bye.